Hey everybody, it's Tiffany Turner here, Double Diamond. Alright guys, so I know everyone is wanting to ask some questions on how to apply these things that we learned this weekend and how to really use your days in order to grow your business. We always talk about this business being something that you work consistently and daily, and so I wanted everybody to kind of have applicable steps that you can take in order for anyone to learn how to work this business into their life and into the things that they do daily. Alright, so we're going to do the 6 chart that some of the leaders in the company talk about. I've kind of combined a couple of them in order to make up my own. So the 6 chart is just finding 6 things that you can do to grow your business daily. 1 big thing, 2 small things, and 3 little things. So on a piece of paper, you draw out a rectangle, kind of like this. Let me see how if I can flip this. I don't know. I'll just do this. So 1 big thing, 2 small things, 3 little things. You're going to want to spend most of your time doing the same, building in the same areas. So when people are like, well, I don't even know where to start. You want to start with a chunk of your time spent on building new business, generating new business. That would be things like blitzing, leads, following up with potential distributors, potential customers, having parties, hosting sample nights. That would all generate new business. Getting out of the house, social media in order to expand that market, that's all new business. Old business, these are things that you already have. So all your teammates that you already have, your loyal customers that you already have, these are going to be things that you can do in order to strengthen those relationships and in order to help those people that are already have already joined your team and joined your leaders. And so these are things like coaching, one-on-ones, charting with people, maybe going out to lunch and really sitting down, getting to know your teammates, maybe team parties, that kind of thing. The last part that you want to spend your time on is going to be things in order to grow personally. So personal development. And that's going to be the last personal development. So when you're building your business, you're going to spend, about 30% of your time for new business, 30% of your time working on your old business, 30% of your time doing personal development, and then that last 10% is going to be things like events, getting to events. So personal development can be anything from reading books, reading your Bible, doing devotionals, exercising, cleaning your house, all these things that have to go into our days, but things that we can start looking to incorporate into our business and learning how to grow. And so I wanted to set up a 6 chart, for example, for you guys, and that way you guys can kind of see how I apply this to my life every day. So for personal development, so this is how I set my chart up for right now. It is, can you see it? New business, old business, personal development. So for my new business, I have it set as kind of my big chunk of the day. For my new business, I'm going to go ahead and get in touch with a potential that I met the other day while I was at a restaurant named Stephanie. I'm going to try to send a couple text messages asking her some questions and kind of seeing where she stands. She showed interest in wanting to possibly sell, and so I'm going to just find out a little bit more about her and try to figure out a time where we could meet up and I can get some of these products on her. Maybe she wants to invite some friends or whatever, but I'm going to start with a text message asking if she has 5 minutes, and I can call her a little bit later after work and see where that goes. So that's going to be my new business. For my old business, I'm going to message a couple of my teammates to get a hold of them, and I'm going to post on social media. I'm going to post in my team page, and so I am going to message a couple people. Let's go ahead and put a number on it so it's more specific. I'm going to message 5 of my teammates, just check in on them. Hey, how are you doing? How was your week? How are your charts looking? Do you have any questions? Did you want to get that launch party set up? That kind of thing. For 5 of my teammates, I'm going to post on Facebook and probably Instagram. Those will probably be my lifestyle posts. And that is just going to be on, I'm going to incorporate it into my old business by just maybe giving a shout out or something to somebody that's doing really awesome in the business or in life, or who has something really exciting going on. So I'm going to do that for 2 people on my team today in social media. I'm just going to shout out to them and make that pretty quick. For personal development, I'm going to go to the gym. And I'm going to do a little bit of a run. While I'm at the gym, let's go ahead and say that I'm going to use my run in order to try to build my business by putting in my headphones and listening to a call. I missed one of the calls this week, and so during my run I'm going to listen to a call. That's going to be personal development because I'm going to be learning. I'm also going to read in one of the devotionals I am in, so I'm going to read 2 chapters just to kind of get my head straight. And you know what? I think I need some journal time because I want to reflect on some of this stuff for the weekend. So I'm going to journal. And I'm going to put that in my personal development as well. Because I want to write some stuff down that I learned this weekend. And so this is going to be my day today. It's business geared. Not everything always has to be super business geared. It's the fact that you're doing something daily and you're thinking about your business daily. I know that some of you guys have full-time jobs and some of you guys are looking to rewire yourselves and your husbands. And so where I may have my largest part of the day, I did a couple more when I was preparing for this. So while I may have my largest part of the day taking about an hour of my time, maybe you don't have that. Maybe you only have 30 minutes for your Monday because it's so slam-packed with everything else. So you're going to have maybe that top spot be a 10-minute task. Maybe those 2 middle spots, be 5-minute tasks, and maybe have those 3 little spots just take a minute each. And so that's going to be your Monday because that's all you can give to your Monday. You can only give 30 minutes that day because, life happens and you have a whole lot of stuff to do. Maybe on Tuesday you have an hour, and so you can spend as your big chunk of time 20 minutes and your 2 smaller chunks of time, 5 minutes each, and then your 3 small things, sending out 3 text messages or that kind of thing. And maybe you get lucky and on a Saturday you have an entire day where you can spend time building your business. But guys, we also want to just build this business while we're living life. So on a Saturday, I may, want to go to the park and playground and spend the whole day bike riding with my son. And so that's going to be the majority of my time for Saturday. I'm going to put it down as a bike ride. But while I'm on that bike ride, maybe I'm going to put it down in my new business category. I'm going to say, while I'm on my bike ride, I am going to sit down and talk to the mom that's next to me at the playground while I'm watching my son run on all the toys. Maybe we will we'll ride our bikes to the little clubhouse, and I'll leave some Blitz cards on the cork board that's there. And then while my son is playing, maybe I'll hop on the phone for just a few minutes, take some pictures, and do a couple of lifestyle posts in Instagram and one on Facebook about our time at the park and our time together, and kind of use it as a journal entry for why I really love my life. And those 3 things are going to be doing exactly what I was going to do anyway, but gearing it towards building my business. On a Saturday, you might put some of your tasks as going shopping. And so shopping is that's your Saturday. While you're out shopping, why don't you make it a goal to hand out just a couple Blitz cards, or even if you're not there yet, stealth Blitz, and just place a couple Blitz cards on the cars next to you when you're getting out of the car, and maybe one in the bathroom on the changing table in the bathroom. Guys, it doesn't have to be something so huge and so planned and so significant. It just has to be something that you take action daily. And so I encourage you all to just try to do this for, try to do it for the next day, then the next 3 days, and try to do it for a whole week. And then build to the point where you're doing it for a month. And when you do that, something that you do every day for 30 days becomes a habit. And what takes a little bit more time for planning, maybe it takes you 20 minutes to plan that the night before, your 6 chart the night before at first, goes down to just taking a few minutes every night, because you're in the habit of doing it, and everything is starting to your mind starts to change, and you start thinking of this business different, and you start thinking of your life different, and you start realizing ways to really incorporate everything that you do on a daily basis, but you're incorporating it in a way that can build your business. And so I look forward to seeing you guys post some of your 6 charts and asking questions. Get with your upline leaders and see if there's some videos that they would recommend on days where you really can't get out of the house too much, but you're wanting to do something for your business. Spend some time watching some videos and learning. It could be a 2-minute video all the way up to an 1.5-hour video if you have the time. But really, it's just putting that thought in your head at the end of the night on things that are going to make you grow personally, which is one of the most important things that you can do for yourself in this business, is to grow personally, grow your relationships with your faith, with people, and then things that you can do to generate new business and to hold on to your old business and your old team and support your old family. And so good luck to everybody. I hope this helps. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.